Joining me right now is my woman in fashion and the lady responsible for my fit today. Super excited to welcome back to Double O Direct the amazing Carole Kinoti. Welcome.
Asante.
So nice to have you here.
Always a pleasure.
You know, I have tried to follow up on everything you are doing since our last engagement. I cannot keep up.
I know, neither can I.
So yes. I love the fact that you had the little African dress, the LAD, and you've now transitioned it, not just with beadwork, but with sparkle. So tell me about that thought process and that transition.
Well, this is a product that was inspired by the African woman and, of course, guided by the little Africa, the little black dress, you know. It's our very own. It's guided and it's got 7 different structures. That is to fit different styles, different occasions and stuff like that. But today's focus is a new look, which is called the LED Sparkle. This particular LED is all about the breast cancer survivors. The reason why women need to sparkle, the reason why no matter what you go through, you need to let yourself sparkle.
So tell me how you're partnering with breast cancer awareness and what you're doing specifically to ensure that those who are warriors, those who are survivors, those in their support networks are able to sparkle.
Today, especially, we have a show. We're calling it the Brave and Beautiful Fashion Show, inspired by, in collaboration with breast cancer survivors and specifically the young woman. It's clear that it's attacking the younger woman, and one of the biggest challenges is their self-esteem, their confidence, their ability to get back and feel sexy again. So today we have themed our line pink, launched the LED Sparkle today, and purely just for that purpose, to be able to celebrate them. 2 of the survivors are actually on my runway today, and look out for the LED Sparkle. There's a meaning behind it.
I think that's absolutely fantastic. And how are you adding sparkle to the workplace?
Start with me. I wear shiny on Monday, Friday, Saturday. It doesn't matter. And I think you sparkle from inside outside. So, yeah. So let's sparkle. Let's sparkle our way up, whether you have breast cancer or not. But remember, this is to celebrate yourself as a woman. Yes.
The incredible Carole Kinoti. I'm in your very first little African dress sparkle. This is the sparkle edition. Yeah, I'm feeling that sparkle vibe. And I told you, in honor of Tiwa's lipstick, which is an amazing shade of red. We're in red. Yeah, we're doing that lipstick. I see you have that pink tinge because it's Pinktober happening. But for those who don't understand Little African Dress or LAD and don't understand Carole Kinoti brands, give me an overview.
Okay. Who am I? I'm a fashion designer. I make made in Kenya products. I dress the woman. And lately we've gone into the man section. So we have products in the market.
Pause. You now design clothing for men.
Yes, the Afro Collection.
Our editor-in-chief, One Ocheng Rapuro, needs your help. Brilliant man. Handsome. Body to die. No, I don't know. I'm just throwing things in there. But the fact is, can you come and dress our editor-in-chief?
Sure, in a minute.
Mr. Rapuro, please do not be mad at me. Don't call HR, but this is going to happen. I'm going to be a friend to you. All right, continue.
Yeah, so we have fashion products and we continue to innovate and produce made in Kenya fashion products. So I started off as a fashion designer, did this for a while, got tired to doing the made to measure, that kind of stuff, and went into a ready-made line guided by standards and themes.
When you say guided by standards, I can attest to that because you've never once taken my measurements. I've just given you my size, and this is a perfect fit.
Can I tell you what my problem is?
Tell me.
When people want to be measured,
yes.
When people want to define it. But if you go with the standardized looks, you can never go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
You cannot go wrong. And especially because it's been done over time.
Yes.
And body sizes and shapes are kind of like already defined.
Yes.
If you let the designer standardize for you, then you'll have very few mistakes when you're doing your clothing. And that's why it's easy to dress you, because you don't micromanage what I do. You just tell me, it has to be red, Carole.
Red,
hot, man.
Fire. Yeah. Bring it fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I pick personality is very easy. So if you let me be, then you will not be disappointed.
I am definitely not disappointed. So tell me more about the brand and other avenues that you've engaged in.
Yeah, so because of being around and for a while now, Olivia, just as you have been, I founded 2 other initiatives.
Yes.
Mavazi Elevate program, which addresses issues around production and elevation of the industry.
Yes.
We're talking about standardization. We're talking about defining, certification and that kind of stuff. So I had you talk about collaboration, and honestly, there's no other way of doing this without collaborating. So my projects are collaborative driven. So Mavazi Elevate program's main collaboration partner is Strathmore Business School.
Yes.
And this is our knowledge
A very
partner.
solid institution.
Is our knowledge partner, yes. And why? Because we are here to train creatives to be able to standardize, to be able to be certified, and to be able to know how to do the business of fashion better. My second initiative is Fashion on the Road.
I love that. FOTR. Yep.
I started off by saying, I'll go on tour one day. And why will I go on tour? Is because I love to travel.
Yes.
I have to get inspired by, seeing what we already have, within our culture. And tell the stories. So that's what Fashion on the Road is about.
Yes.
It's about, engaging with women, generally women, youth, and people with disabilities. So how do we do this? Our goal is to visit all the 47 counties that Kenya has.
Yes.
Why? Because we are ethnically very rich, diverse.
Yes.
And as we do this, we innovate products. We work with women on the ground, and new products keep emerging.
I love how you're driving the economy. I love how you're creating employment. I love how you're sharing and incorporating creativity from different corners of this amazing country, and all the fantastic projects you do. One that really touches me is your work with the women in prisons.
I love to tell stories, and I look for the stories where within the forgotten lot.
Yes.
The vulnerable. So we work with different women groups and communities, and the women in prisons are some of those.
Yes.
So our pilot project is with Langata Women's Prisons, and together we have been able to work on refining the quality of their work, and very soon you will see something beautiful coming out of the engagement with the women in prison and the women out of prison, because the link has to be cleared. So the skills that we teach them will be used. They will use them to integrate themselves back into the society. And my hope and urge is that the community supports them by promoting and using the products that bring into this market. It's hard to be out of prison. Stigmatization and the challenges that come after are huge. So that's the reason why I go to those that have not been heard, and we use fashion to tell the stories of what they've gone through. Today, particularly, I'm working with the women survivors of breast cancer, specifically the young woman. And why? Once again, nobody has heard what their story is. And today we will tell their story through the LED sparkle. So my products tell a story about a certain woman. So is it the woman in the prison? Is it the woman surviving breast cancer? Is it the woman bidder who is back at home and can't find market? Is it the people with disabilities who are so talented? At the end of the day, there's a product. And that product, when you purchase it, a certain percentage goes back to these communities. So that's what my brand is about, telling the stories. SpiceFM.